First things first, introduce yourself, please.
Hi,
Go for it.
I'm Scott.
This is Scott.
This is
I'm Chris.
Chris.
Him and I just met. We play in the FLATLINERS. Very nice to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah, long time coming.
Right, first question. Got a new album out, got a new label, and you got a new sound. Was this planned, or was it just
Completely
a
by
natural flow?
accident.
Total fluke, man.
All of it was by accident. None of it was planned at all. No, the label thing was definitely a difficult decision to leave Fat because it was such a great home, but it was a home for 10 years.
Yeah.
So at some point you just wonder, what else you can try with different people helping you out, and that was really all it was. But with that comes it's funny that happened when the musical shift happened as well, right? So because I can understand people like, oh well,
Yeah.
they'll put it together in a different way. I mean, stylistically, I don't know. I think we've done a little bit of this every time. This is definitely the biggest, maybe left turn or curveball, whatever.
Second biggest,
maybe second biggest, going from ska punk to just
Indeed.
punk back in the day. Yeah, that's true. But I don't know. I think that we've always tried to reach new musical territory, as cheesy as that sounds. Every record. This one was. We didn't really realize we were doing it while we were doing it. It's so gradual to us because we're part of the process the entire time.
Indeed.
But I could see if someone put on Dead Language the day before Inviting Light came out, be like, yeah, I'm pumped for the new record, and they hear the new one, like, what? I can imagine. But I don't know.
It's a way to keep it a little interesting for us.
Yeah.
Of
course.
Switching it
Yeah.
up and doing whatever we want to do.
Exactly.
This actually brings me to the next question.
Perfect.
How did the press and it came out in April, right?
Yeah.
What was the press and most important, the fans? What was the reaction to it like?
I think for the most part it was pretty positive, but with any style, any style of music at all, you're gonna have people that might not be their favorite, but
Can't please everybody.
can't please
That's
everyone.
true.
But
The most
a lot of-
important thing is for you to please yourself. But the thing is,
In
though.
what way ever?
Yeah. But the thing is that, I mean, we've kind of, I think we've been really lucky over the years because we've tried new things every time, bit by bit, that our fans have typically grown with us,
Yeah.
which is great. And we actually have a lot of fans who are in and around the same age as us too, which is really cool to see. They get to see us growing as musicians, and we see them growing as music fans. Because that's why our music always shifts and evolves and changes, is because we grow as music fans ourselves, right? And then we can write it too. So, I mean, I know there's probably some people missing the fast songs a little bit, but we still go on tour and play fast songs every night too. So they
records
still
and fast
exist.
songs.
They still
They're
exist.
still around.
Yeah.
Right, so I asked a couple of my friends if they had questions for you guys. And this one is, it's quite a serious question. And I have to read it because
Okay.
it's from an ex-co-worker of mine, Dan. He's in the band Face FX.
Okay.
So,
Hello.
it's a question about the inflexibility of which punk rock bands are the overall biggest bands. Are you sometimes irritated by organizers, fans who put on old bands who have not released anything good the last years, but
Okay.
always get the headliner
Oh,
spot?
and festivals and
Yeah.
shows and stuff?
Yeah,
I mean, it's a good question for sure. There's a lot of smaller bands, or even in their own way, big bands that still don't get the recognition maybe they deserve. I mean, I think it's just especially at festivals, whoa.
Sparrows.
Scott hates birds too. They always know when he's around. They're just watching you right now. These fucking guys. It's a good question. I think that it's definitely a proverbial tip of the hat to. I mean, especially if in the punk world, these festivals usually will have. I mean, headlining bands that had something to do with some big boom in punk at some point. So I mean, I understand it. I mean, especially on the lame, not so punk economic side of a festival, you need a band to fucking headline this show that brings people out because these festivals are spending so much money, and not only on paying the bands to be there who have to pay their crew and whatever, this and that, but also for the food they're feeding the bands, the beer, all this stuff.
You have to
I
drive
get
around,
it,
yeah.
I get it, but I mean, I don't know, there's a lot of bands that don't get the attention they deserve, maybe,
Yeah.
but maybe one day that
There's
band
a lot of
will.
bands
and then-
now, though.
That's true.
I mean, back in the
There's
day,
a million bands out
there's
there.
too many bands now.
Yeah. Maybe one day those bands that don't get the recognition they deserve today will in 10 years.
Let's hope so.
Who knows?
Right. You guys, I just asked it before, like you switched styles a bit, and it's to me it's like a much more mature sound.
Thank you, Grandpa's. Yeah, just the music is.
Are you planning on hitting mainstream more, or just keep it like what you're doing now? And you're playing like a small youth center in a shitty town in Belgium, so I think it's awesome. I grew up here.
Wait,
so
you met your wife here.
for us, it's an honor.
For sure, yeah.
But
For us, it's an honor. I love
Yeah,
this place.
this place is really cool. Yeah,
It has a
we
bunch
really
of
love
history.
playing in Belgium too, no matter where we are. I don't know. We don't think about it too much, to be honest. Right? Like our main thing is
Yeah.
just to tour. So
Write songs that we're happy about.
yeah, wherever they take us, they'll take us. But to be honest, they'll more than likely take us a place like this rather than some huge
Right.
arena. You know, so that's cool.
Nice. Touring. You guys are on the road full time, right?
Oh, we hit it pretty
Well,
hard.
apparently, I've been looking. You were playing Riot Fest on
Played
Tuesday.
Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
My friend
Now we're
Nicole
out
was
of
there. I just came back from the States, so.
Oh, cool. Nice.
That burnout, it's gonna happen, right?
The what?
The
Oh,
burnout.
Yeah, dude, it happens all the time. It does. You kind of reach this state of just perpetual burnout.
Yeah.
But it's not, you don't recognize it as that. I think in the moment you recognize it more as autopilot mode.
Yeah.
And then when you're home for 2 weeks and you think like, that tour was a lot of fun. Man, I was fucking totally weird the last 2 weeks of that tour. Because you just realize you're I don't know, you're operating without really thinking at one point. You're a robot, you know? Having fun though, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, dude, we've kind of been on the road since March this year with a few breaks, but not many substantial ones really.
Great, nothing crazy.
So I know when you look around the room, not on stage, when you look around the room, everyone's just kind of like, you know what's happening. But every night we get up on stage and try to leave it all up there and, you know, give it all you got. It's still super fun. Yeah.
Last question. My friend Anna from Northern California. She has a friend.
Okay.
She says she wants your phone number.
She says that has my phone number?
No, she wants your
Wants
phone
my
number.
phone number. We're going to put all the threes in there, or else it won't work, right? Other than that, I can't tell you. Yeah, I never call my own number, so I don't know.
Sorry, Anna, no phone number.
Bye.
Any last anecdote? Whatever.
Belgium rocks. Don't tell the Germans, but you guys have better beer.
Oh, everyone knows that.
Does this air in Germany?
Well, it airs all over, so.
I gotta go.
Well, guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And we're tuning out.